So in the previous episode, we dropped some crazy MCU news and leaks, and we are absolutely hyped about all that is rumored to be coming from Marvel. This episode is a sequel to that episode. We have some even more, we have even more MCU updates to spout off. And if you love Marvel or superhero content in general, then you need to stay tuned to this episode. So what's poppin', Avengers? What's poppin', Podvengers? See what I did there? Welcome back to another episode of the Podtastic Four. It's your boy Blacksmith. Today I have with me Luis and Gerardo. It's another great time here at Podtastic Studios, and we've got more MCU updates that we're excited to fall into, like Gwen Stacy. Too soon?
Nice.
But before we do that, we need y'all to Hulk smash the MF subscribe button so you do not miss out on the most authentic fan run content on the web. Spider web like Peter Parker. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm out here today. I'm cooking.
Fire.
You know,
bro.
I put on the Marvel merch. I came in here like Kevin Feige, started cooking. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Also, thanks Kevin for the Marvel merch. We really appreciate it.
I made my own
Swaggerific.
Yeah. Thanks for the Marvel swag, Kev. We really Kev. That's just how we get along. Me and Kev, you know,
drip down.
Thanks,
I walk into Disney. I walk up to CEO Bob. I'm like, Bobby, yes. I walk up to him, I'm like,
Bobby.
I'm like, Kevo, yeah, my boy. Let's go.
You say, Bobby, glad to see you back, baby.
God, I said, welcome back. I said, I didn't even say Bob. I didn't even call him CEO. I just walked up and said, goat back. Goats back. Let's get it.
B dog. What's up, B dog?
B Iggy.
B money.
B money. Bob Iger, if you listen to this podcast,
we're gonna get a cease and desist order.
Or they're gonna be like, these guys are hilarious. We should hire them. They're funny. We should give them a deal. So
yeah, and then they're gonna hear me say a joke, and they're like, never mind.
Like, how do we get a man?
How do we get them to what?
A restraining order.
Yeah, how are we going to shut the fuck up?
Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, man, we just got so much Marvel stuff we're trying to talk about today. Like, we've had a lot of different leaks, different updates from projects that are about to drop in, like, a week's time. Or projects that are coming in few months, few weeks, few years, few whatever time frame you want to come up with. So we're just ready to jump into it. The first thing we've got on our list, speaking of this list, Graham has cooked up a whole lot of different leaks that he was keeping his ear to the ground on.
I know. Graham's amazing.
It sucks he can't be here tonight because this is kind of his baby, but he said the show must go on. We got to carry this and get this episode out the way so we can get ready for next week's episode.
He's also a resident comics expert. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, he's our historian. He's our Jacosta new of. I don't know why he
get me started on my girl Jacosta, boy. Do not get me started on my
brother. This guy stinks.
Do not get me started on my girl Jacosta. That's another episode. That's Podtastic 4 After Dark. That's on the Patreon. That's paywalled. Yeah. You guys subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe. Graham is our historian on all the comic stuff. He has a lot of knowledge, and it just sucks he can't be here because he had more stuff he wanted to bring up. But I'm sure whenever we do our future episode with Marvel, talking about our predictions, our theories, our expectations for the future of this cinematic universe, he'll have a lot more to add. He'll probably tap in with whatever he wrote down. So with that being said, we'll just go ahead and go down this list.
Unfortunately, he had to be a slave to capitalism.
So. Yeah, he has to pay bills somehow.
Yeah,
we don't get paid. We don't get paid for this yet, so we got to do other jobs. So I got to sell my body to capitalism to fund this podcast.
I'm glad you added that to capitalism part because I was like, "Whoa, Matthew!"
I wouldn't admit that on camera. I wouldn't admit that on camera.
You got to do what you got to do.
I ain't say I'm not doing it. I can't confirm or deny it. I'm selling my body one way or another, be it legally or illegally. Wait, that sounds like slavery. Anyways, back to the Marvel stuff. Speaking of slavery, we're gonna start with that was terrible. We're gonna start with Blade. Blade is set in the 1920s.
Whoa! I did not like that. No, that segue was not.
At least it was Matt.
Matt, that segue was not cool. No.
In my defense,
absolutely not.
It's written down here that was starting in the 1920s, and that's one of the one of the more racist periods of U.S. history. I mean,
it just happens to be
2020s.
chronologically closest to slavery.
Yeah. That's why I said. Anyway,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Blade is set in the 1920s, and we may run into an ancestor of Dane Whitman's Black Knight.
Let's go.
Played by who? Kit Harington.
Played by Kit Harington, or if you're Louise Shit Harrington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Louise don't like him for some reason. I don't know. I don't have a problem with him. He's just short too.
Can't act.
Huh? He's gonna hair.
I'm just the hair.
Not. I thought he had a wig on. He didn't have real hair like you. Bro.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's a poser, bro. He's fake.
No, in Game of Thrones, his hair was real.
He's not like me. You see these luscious locks.
There you go. Them luscious curls.
You see these curls in my long hair? No, bro. Yeah, I thought he had a wig on. I guess not.
The reason Luis has that video, but he's got hair envy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. I
we'll
gotta hide my ugly hair.
We'll more than likely see Dane Whitman's ancestor. We'll probably see Dane Whitman in there in like a post-credit scene or something, but who knows? God, we'll get there. Speaking of post-credit scenes and cameos, Jennifer Coolidge might be in Agatha Coven of Chaos. That's interesting. Don't know who she's playing. There's like 15 million witches in there now.
I forget who.
It's loaded.
Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge.
She's a chick from American Pie, Stifler's mom.
Oh, that's the from the Zohan movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's also in The White Lotus.
And she's also in Click. She's also in, dude, I would start listening to her filmography. I'm going to be here all day. She's in a lot of things.
She works.
Iconic.
She is
Legally Blonde, like she's in everything. She's everywhere. She's good. She's fantastic. She's a good addition to that cast. I'm excited to see what
because they actually do like.
You feel bad for who? Fabio,
I feel bad for forgetting her name. I actually do like her. She's one of the greats.
Her and Catherine Hahn have very similar energies.
They're going to bounce off each other very well.
Yeah,
they're going to bounce off each other very well. So I'm excited to see how that goes. But yeah, Agatha Coven of Chaos is looking to be a very loaded show. We've got Wonder Man next on this list. Wonder Man starts filming soon. Will be like a satirical series, a fun Hollywood satirical series compared to the series Barry on HBO. With what's his name again?
With Bill Hader.
We love Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader.
I hope they don't. I hate when they compare it to stuff that already exists because it just gets your expectations up too high. Because Barry's a fantastic show, and I promise you right now, Wonder Man is not going to be like Barry. It's not. It's just the tone is too. The tone on Barry is too
adult,
idiosyncratic. It's too specific. You know,
it's not big words out. He said idiosyncratic.
I don't even know what that.
You know, so it's
we
like
don't know what that means.
Marvel just
make words, please.
Marvel just can't feasibly make a show like Barry just because they can't because they have to be as broad as possible. So I don't know. It's only going to be similar to Barry in that it's going to be set in Hollywood and it's going to be a satire, quote unquote satire about Hollywood. That's it. Yeah, I mean and we're probably going to get Kumail Nanjiani.
Let's go.
Because remember his character in
Kingo's historically
an actor.
Star.
The GOAT.
He's all through history. Him and his grandfather, his great grandfather, which is just him for years and years. If you haven't seen Eternals by now, something's wrong with you, bro. It's been on Disney Plus. It's been on TV. It's been everywhere.
Best movie of Phase 4.
Wrong. Wakanda Forever is the best movie of Phase 4, followed by Eternals. Followed by Shang-Chi.
It's Eternals. Eternals is the best movie. Namor's scenes are the second best short film in Phase 4. And then
the short film.
Okay. What's the next?
We need to take away his control of that soundboard.
You said we need to do what?
What happened?
That was uncalled for. You were right. All I heard was that.
Not you booing the two brown men on this podcast supporting a brown man in film, Matt.
I'm supporting the black and brown characters of that movie and the blue people too. all the races, all the colors, everything. Yeah. Except for Agent Ross.
Oh, never mind.
For obvious reason. Intelligence agent. that's not so intelligent.
But
I still love him though. You know what I'm saying? Martin Freeman's a great
actor.
He
got played, bro. So
he really did.
Bad.
Val did him dirty. And that's a testament. That's a testament to what's coming in the future of
How
Marvel.
Did they bug the beats? That's all I want to know.
That's what I want to know. What type of CIA technology?
I don't know what those are. It's vibranium. Y'all don't understand how it works. Anyway.
He said, I digress. He said, I digress.
Y'all don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Goodness. That's a good fair point. How did they bug the kimono beats?
I guess we'll never know. What's next on this list? We got Ghost Rider possibly coming in 2023. I don't know how soon or if we'll hear anything about that, but it'll be about Johnny Blaze. Probably be about Johnny Blaze, and it's going to be a Halloween special similar to Werewolf by Night, which is great if you ask me.
Yeah, as long as we don't get Keanu Reeves as Johnny Blaze, I'm A-okay.
Pedro Pascal, please.
As Johnny Blaze?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a little old. He's a little old.
No, Pedro Pascal is Johnny Blaze, and bring back Gabriel Luna for Johnny or for Robbie Reyes.
No, we got.
Let me cook. You said you got too many people that speak Spanish.
He said we got to get somebody.
Oh, we need somebody to speak Spanish.
Yeah, because Gabriel can't speak it.
But we're not doing that. Not again.
Not his last name. Never mind.
Because we're not a monolith, Matthew.
Yeah, we can't educate you.
I speak Spanish.
Yeah, we can't educate yourself. Yeah, open a book.
Google is free. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully we do see Gabriel Luna return as Robbie Reyes. I would like to see him, Carter Slade, and Johnny Blaze operate together in this Ghost Rider thing somehow, some way. They'll probably call it, and this kind of goes into our predictions thing a little bit, but they'll probably call it something like Spirits of Vengeance and have it go down the line of Ghost Rider.
They have
something like where it links all of them, and without having to do a single movie or show for each character. And we'll obviously have our mainline Ghost Rider, our Ghost Rider 1, if you will, Peter 1, like kind of like No Way Home.
Isn't that what the second Ghost Rider movie was called? Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah, it's called Spirit of Vengeance, but that movie we don't recognize that movie. That movie was.
I never watched it.
God, don't.
I love the first one, Fabio.
The first one goes hard. As much as people rag on it, that first one went hard. I mean, for the time that it came out, and when we watched it in, was it 2007? I was like, yeah, this shit here. This is peak cinema.
It's incredible.
And then I watched Spirit of Vengeance in 2012. I was like, don't ever make this shit again. Everything about that movie, I wanted to die.
Damn.
I hated it.
It's painful. I don't think I'm gonna be watching this one.
When I saw it, I was like, this is exactly why Marvel got their rights back to their characters. Speaking of Halloween specials and more of the darker horror elements of Marvel, Werewolf by Night characters could continue into other shows like Agatha. Elsa Bloodstone is a huge character. I don't know if y'all know about the Bloodstone family name, Ulysses Bloodstone. It was a little bit hinted at in Werewolf by Night. Obviously, they didn't go into it too far. I say hinted. They didn't go into it super far, but you know what I mean? They're kind of like you said earlier, they cock teased. They're like, it's a little bit. They'll sprinkle it in there. But yeah, I want to see how they expound on that and put Werewolf by Night into other shows. You know, I have a comic. I'm not going to get up and get it right now because it's all the way over there in my comic collection. Mm-hmm. But Werewolf by Night and Moon Knight were beefing in this comic. They're fighting. I was like, yo. Mm-hmm. I want to see that. I want to see that happen. Make it happen. Kevo, my boy, make it happen.
K-Money.
K-Feezy, Kevin Feige.
Oh my God.
K-Feezy. Oh, then we're going to make that trend.
Kick us out of Marvel headquarters.
We're already getting blacklisted from all productions.
That would be really cool though. I love Werewolf by Night, and I would love to see those characters. Problem is that it's gonna have to be a property or a project that deals in the same tone that Werewolf by Night did, because I can't imagine seeing any of those characters in something in which the tone is vastly different or too dissimilar. You know, just because I don't think those characters would work in something that's a little more lighthearted or not as dark, you know, for lack of a better word.
That's the thing that people used to critique Marvel versus DC a whole lot. Marvel was too, you know, lighthearted and happy and childish. DC was super dark. There needs to be a happy medium. I say pick from both and do both the right way. It doesn't matter what character it is. Like Werewolf by Night needs to be is dark. Moon Knight needs to be a little bit darker, if you will.
But that's what I'm saying. That it's going to be weird seeing Werewolf by Night and Moon Knight in a property with Sam Wilson and freaking who's a goofy ass Marvel character.
He said Sam Wilson.
Howard the Duck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be a very different vibe and a very different tone. So I'm interested to see as to how they plan to balance that out. But I mean, I guess at this point it's just a waiting game, and we have to wait. I mean,
as long as they do the darker side justice, I'm okay with it. As long as they make it mesh well with the rest, like you're talking about. Like you said, we'll have to see.
Moon Knight was a miss.
It was fine. It was fine.
It was fine.
I'll be. It
wasn't.
I love that. I love it.
It wasn't the worst.
You're a Moon Knight apologist.
I am.
It wasn't the worst MCU show, but it wasn't the best.
Still better than Hawkeye.
That's for sure.
Hey, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
is it not?
Chill, bro.
That
girl's in it. She's gonna have to forgive me, but Moon Knight was better.
You're gonna talk about the next staff meeting.
Yeah, if I was gonna be like, baby,
relax,
baby,
please.
I'm doing a pod.
The pod comes
baby,
first.
It's a joke.
It's a pod. Relax, baby.
The
pod comes first, baby.
It's a prank. It's a prank. You see the cameras over there? It's a joke.
Yeah. He said, we can talk about this later, baby. Off camera. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, man. I mean, and we talked about this in our The Last of Us episode 4 review, how Marvel kind of dropped the ball with the shows, making them so condensed into 6 episodes with such a vast amount of stories you have to tell. So hopefully moving forward with all the stuff we're talking about, the specials are coming up, the movies, even the rest of the TV shows that they make, they really try and draw these out a little bit more so we can hear more stories, have better drawn out stories versus the cramming of everything into, like, we're going from 1, 2, and 3 to 4, 5, and 6, and it's like we just push the fast forward button. We don't need that.
See,
yeah.
This is why Daredevil Born Again is gonna be trash, because it's gonna be the first show that's not 6 episodes, and they're not gonna know how to pace it, and people are gonna be like, this shit sucks.
No.
Watch, I promise. I'm down on this.
No. Trash.
Yep. For all the people who thought we were being too nice and we're praising The Last of Us too much, Hater Luis is back. Get ready.
He's on hateration.
Yeah, I'm a hateration.
He's on Captain Hater Man right now.
But yeah, so okay. So what's next?
We got a story of epic, big proportions. Ant-Man coming up.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, I'm so.
He brought it back.
Ass man,
it's hanging time.
That's the real title. You know, even though it says Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the real title is Ass Man 3.
Ant-Man and who?
Hanging time. The Pack.
Ant-Man and who?
Ant-Man and the Wasp Pack.
Is not. I don't know who that second person is.
She not making it. She's not seeing greatness.
You saw those comments she made where she said it's time for the Wasps to have our own spinoff.
No, bro.
Girl, stop.
Brother, this guy stinks.
Look, everybody knows that we here at Podtastic Studios love diversity and inclusion, right? Not for fucking.
Not for the Wasp.
Not for the Wasp, bro. Not Evangeline anti-vax Lily. That's for damn sure.
Awesome.
And I mean, moreover,
you can get a sequel. You can get a spin-off of that booster vaccine is what you can get. You ain't getting a spin-off of this character, bitch. I'm sorry. It ain't happening.
Even moreover, like, what is there to see about Hope You know, I'd rather watch like special about Janet and about what she's doing prior to going.
I think they need young Hank and young Janet.
Exactly, that's what I want to see.
When he beats his wife.
Oh shit! He said where he beats his wife. You're talking about ultimate.
The ultimate
Hank.
Hank was
wild. Man.
The best Hank.
On some shit. He was on his.
We used to be a country.
The homeboy
he was on his villain shit. He was a villain.
Domestic violence.
Back when we used to be a country.
Bro. Oh my god!
Good lord,
man! Our heroes are too soft now.
Our superheroes don't get their fists dirty the way they used to.
Bruh.
Sometimes you want to get back from the lab,
everybody,
and have some dinner. But no, if someone wants to argue, you gotta put that shit. You gotta stop it.
No, hey, that is probably one of all jokes aside. What was Stanley thinking?
He was on something. Disclaimer: these are jokes. Yeah, I don't actually stand for domestic abuse.
These are obviously all jokes, but no, it's
that wasn't even
what was Stan? What went through Stan's head that he was like, you know, it'd be a great idea.
Domestic abuse.
Hank slapping, domestic abuse. That would be fantastic.
No, it was actually Mark Miller. And,
you're right, because it was the Ultimates.
Yeah,
it was semi.
Yeah, the Ultimates.
Shit! It wasn't.
Remember, Ultimates is a different universe of the Avengers.
Yeah, Mark Miller just be doing some wild shit. Honestly,
I said Mark Miller. He said, "How can I take these characters and make everyone hate them?"
He said, "How can I destroy everyone?"
He said, "This is something good. Let's ruin it." Honestly, it wasn't ruined. It was just
wild.
Different.
It was
something
wild.
Totally different.
The best thing to come out was
the shit that went down.
The one silver line.
That's true. My goat.
Goats, Miles Morales.
What else we got here? So the next thing was Ant-Man, but I don't know. I kind of want to hold off on this topic for our next episode. That one's gonna be
our hype meter,
our bigger Ant-Man discussion. But basically, we're gonna be getting into Ant-Man.
I'll spoil it right now. 2 out of 10 stars. Hype.
Ooh, I'm not going to click. I'm not going to do this soundboard. I'm going to just do it myself. Boo! Get in my.
You know it's right. And those 2 stars are Jonathan Major.
Jonathan Major. He only accounts for 2 stars. Fake fan. Fake fan.
The dog shittiness of the movie.
Elaborate. Why?
The dog shittiness.
Tell us.
The dog shittiness of Ant-Man 3 is too great for even Jonathan to save.
No, that movie's gonna be. He's gonna be the whole reason why this movie's saved.
It's gonna be great.
I know. He is.
This movie is gonna be the MCU's Casablanca. I can feel it. It will be. It will be revered for the next millennia.
It's a Peyton Reed's magnum opus.
When humanity, that's not hard. That's not hard to do.
No, my boy may bring it on or step up.
He may bring it on.
That one trash ass episode of The Mandalorian with the spider thing. I don't like that one. I got to be honest.
He directed the episode where Luke Skywalker comes back.
He came on who's back?
He directed that episode of The Mandalorian where Luke Skywalker.
Oh, that was him.
His return.
Oh,
no wonder he actually was so choppy.
Yeah, he directed the finale. He directed the season 2 finale.
Goated episode.
It was okay. It was okay. It was fine.
How about we stop de-aging actors and just tell new?
It should have been Plo Koon.
But except for Indiana Jones. That boy got packed up.
Especially Indiana Jones. Especially Indiana Jones.
He got the force. No way. He could have been fine.
Bro, he got forced to death. He was blown the fuck up.
He got forced into the ground.
They put Plo
Koon, one of the goats.
Plo-Pack.
Should have been my boy Kiadi Mundi. Bring him back.
Oh, I need that Kiadi Mundi.
He can survive.
Spin-off. I need
if
that
50 Cent can survive a bullet, Kiadi Mundi can survive a bullet, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. He got shot.
Kiadi Mundi got the force. Curtis don't got the force.
Or maybe he does, and that's why
that's true.
Yeah,
that's why he survived, right?
50 a Jedi confirmed.
So you're not a real Jedi. You're not a real Jedi like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop. Let's get back into.
Yeah, let's go.
So without diving into Ant-Man, just know there's a lot of cool time travel, and quantum realm activity going on. We will dive into that further in the next episode. So if you're already following, if you're not already subscribe and stay tuned.
FYI, there are Ant-Man. I just think it'd be pertinent to note that there are Ant-Man leaks out in case you're like trying to do some research or investigate. Just be aware if you don't want things to be spoiled.
Be very aware.
The entire Ant-Man plot
is on the web.
I'm surprised I haven't. Yeah,
I have not read them.
Seen anything.
Just because I don't want to be pissed off going into the movie at how dog shit it is.
I don't want to be.
I'm just gonna wait until I'm in the theater and I can't walk out because I already paid money. I just don't
want to be, sniped after starting my cool friendship with Kevin. I don't want to get eliminated.
Again, thanks for the merch, Kev.
So much.
Thanks for K-Dog. Appreciate it.
K-Feezy, I appreciate you, dog. My boy Kevin, Kelvo, my guy. Yeah, I don't want to have the Marvel Black Ops unit outside my apartment. Take me out. Be driving down the street, see that black Tahoe has circled my block like 3 times now. What's going on? What the hell is going on? So yeah, like Louis said, there's definitely several Ant-Man leaks, and the whole plot is on the web. If you want to avoid spoilers, avoid that. This next one kind of deals with Kang and not really Ant-Man or anything, but it does deal with Kang. We're talking about Loki season 2. Jonathan Majors has filmed scenes for Loki season 2, and I gotta say that was my favorite part of Loki season 1. Him as He Who Remains. So knowing he's coming back for season 2, I'm like, it's about to be goated. About to be goated show.
The only good thing
no.
Season 1 was Jonathan Majors finale.
It had the good parts, small parts.
Name them.
What are the name them? Tell us. Enlighten us.
Sylvie.
This boy, he said Sylvie.
No, I like that one alien planet. That one alien planet. I like that one.
Which one?
No,
there's like 4 of them. Which one?
With the whole apocalypse.
Oh, the purple one where they're on the train.
Like plot line.
Yeah,
where they have that conversation.
I like the conversation where they're going from apocalypse to apocalypse. I thought that was cool. I thought the show had its merits. It wasn't perfect.
That one scene where Loki was like,
Moon Knight,
yeah, you're me with a vagina, and I totally have sex with you. That planet. Oh, I thought that's what you're talking about. Where they're talking on the rocks.
It's no.
But yeah, season 2.
Marvel.
Season 2 is going to be. It's going to have different versions. The trailer. Graham was able to see a leaked trailer that had 3 different versions of Kang. It's going to be Kang the Conqueror, Rama Tut, which I'm hyped for because it's the Kang that went to ancient Egypt to become a god, and then actual Immortus. Now I thought that He Who Remains was kind of an amalgamation of. Was it Immortus and Victor Timely? I might be wrong. Who knows? I'm gonna have to talk to my boy Kevo at the next staff meeting, trying to find out, see what he says.
Also, there's a Easter egg in Miss Marvel where one of the, those thugs that attack her whenever she arrives in Pakistan. She goes to Pakistan, right?
Whenever the Red Daggers? No, not the Red Daggers.
Where she meets the Red Daggers.
The bad guys. Yeah. One of those where she meets the Red Daggers. One of those bad guys has like a Rama Tut painting on the back of his jacket.
Mm.
And the guy who wrote Miss Marvel, or one of the writers from Miss Marvel, somebody had said, I'm sorry for not being able to quote this and cite this exactly, but somebody who worked on Miss Marvel said that there was a direct name drop of Rama Tut in Miss Marvel, but they cut it. They had to cut it.
I was about to say, if it's in there, that means more reason to rewatch.
No. It was.
It's basically in
there.
The original. Like we know.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Sick. I love that.
I understand. So. I see the vision.
K-Dog said,
he said, get it out.
They should have made Rama Tut one of the gods in
we're gonna see Rama Tut.
That would have been cool. Just a little statue.
That would have been insane. It wouldn't have made. Wait. It wouldn't have made sense though because he's not.
He had them convinced.
He's not an actual god.
If he just had his little imposter statue there with the other guys.
Or I don't know because he's a human. So I think it would make more.
It's Egypt. It's Egypt, baby.
You said Thor.
Egypt.
No, not in Thor. I was just saying. I was thinking about gods, but Rama-Tut's was just a normal dude.
He's just a guy.
He's a
he's
god
a silly
king.
little guy.
God king.
God king. That boy thinks he's Xerxes. That boy thinks he's him. He thinks him Jones.
Rama-Tut is him.
He's that guy.
Jonathan Majors
is him. Jonathan Majors. God,
honestly, you heard it say. You heard it here first. We said it first.
Look, guys, I know I talk shit about Ant-Man. I'm so hyped to see Jonathan Majors just.
And like we said before, it's his year because we went from Devotion in the end of last year, towards the end of last year. Then Ant-Man comes out. Then what's it called? Magazine Dreams. Creed 3.
Magazine Dreams, which is going to be an Oscar. He's going to get nominated for an Oscar for Magazine Dreams.
That's my goat right there.
So Magazine Dreams, Devotion, Ant-Man, Creed. My boy's making blockbusters and he's making Oscar-nominated joints.
Get this man.
Never forgive him for
he is him. He is that
successful.
I will never.
No, stop.
No, please.
Sorry, he's getting too strong.
No.
He's getting too strong.
They're going to put him in Transformers, whatever the sequel to Rise of the Beast is.
Oh, God damn.
The Beast is Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan, look, us brown folk, we can't have superstars like that. That's why Anthony Ramos had to go fuck up his career by making Transformers. Jonathan, don't stoop that low.
You said
please.
The wrong movie.
Marvel,
I
can
accept.
The Heights,
but it's okay. I'll allow it.
True.
Stop. I love that movie. Fuck you.
Dogwater.
I love that movie.
The play was great.
It's great.
Why do we need a movie?
Damn, he's spitting.
Hey, I will give.
We're listening, but we're not hearing him. Or we're hearing him, but we're not listening.
What you should be hearing is facts. The truth.
Talk to
bars.
Him. Oh, I will say that him in Hamilton was pretty good. I'll give him that one.
He was good.
He was really good in the musical 21 Jump Street.
The fuck is that?
Which is where he met Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's what 21 Jump Street is based off of. That was an actual program the police did where they would go undercover to schools and try to bust people
stop
for
trying
drugs.
to check me. This isn't real. No, you're not.
I'm not gullible. Welcome to my. This is gonna be my spin-off pod where Luis just talks about musicals and how much he loves.
No one listened to it.
Yeah, stick tuned.
We actually do have a musical episode planned out because I got to get into my theater shit.
Are we gonna name our favorite musicals?
I have to cook.
Sweeney Todd.
Absolutely.
Yep, Sweeney Todd.
Les Mis #1.
Sweeney Todd.
Les Mis. Absolutely not. I'm about to get you. Bloody Andrew Jackson. American Psycho. Fucks.
In the Heights.
Alice in Wonderland's really
good.
Of course.
That played in the truth. Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? Wicked. Spider-Man Unlock the Dark. Or whatever
Turn Off the Dark.
Turn Off the Dark.
Look, I know that
the
show
musical's
sucks.
Not bad.
Some of those songs are busting. Yeah.
No, we got to talk
Hades Town. I was about to say Hades Town.
I'm gonna bring it back. Bring it back to Marvel and talk about the
Great
realist
Avengers
musical.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna bring it back to Marvel. Rogers the musical. Kevin, I know we've talked before, my boy. Kevo, listen to me. You have to make that a Broadway production. I will be there every night. I will sell my soul to Broadway to see this show. I can do this. I can do this all day.
You see how James Gunn's making stuff for TV, film, video games, comics. If Kevin Feige was like, we're doing the same thing plus Broadway, it's done. Broadway. It's over.
Reps.
DC is smoking
whatever DC tries to do is reps. Yeah, DC pack. We smoking the authority pack. We smoking the Superman
James Gunn's
pack.
wife is never gonna get hired back.
Which is crazy. Which is crazy because the DC episode we did, we're actually really hyped for all this stuff.
I know, we are very hyped for DC.
We
just love talking shit.
But yeah. Maybe. But speaking of back to Marvel, season 2 is gonna have season 2 of Loki is gonna have all those different Kangs. We're gonna see Sylvie hiding as a McDonald's worker in the 1980s. Somehow, Mobius becomes aware of what Loki went through, as well as the TVA, and they go to find Sylvie. There's some reports that have also said that Kang went back in time to Wundagore, the mountain from
Multiverse of Madness.
Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. They went back to Wundagore, and he was the transcriber of the Darkhold, which is interesting because I've always wondered who wrote the Darkhold in the MCU. So they'll make connections to how the other Kangs have affected things through time. And also the 3 timekeepers are sort of a tease of the Council of Kangs. Council of Kangs is going to show up at some point in Ant-Man 3.
They have to.
I'm calling it.
They have to.
If you haven't,
it'd be a waste of
absolutely.
them to not. Like it'd be a waste of Jonathan to not do it. And also Kevin, your boy, almost kind of hinted. Yeah, he caught himself. He caught himself. He was like he almost put a Tom Holland. Oh, never mind. I can't tell y'all this.
He said. He said.
Oh, Kevin,
we're getting the council. We're getting the council. I know it.
We're getting Council of Kings, so I'm excited to see that.
Absolutely. We're getting Council of Kings.
They don't have the budget to do it in another movie.
But
or in Loki season 2.
No, Loki season 2 has the timekeepers that are like the
beyond
parts of the Council of
Kang variants. Yeah.
I don't even know the other names.
So speaking of like multiverse and stuff, Deadpool 3 will be the first project where the multiverse reaches like the breaking point, and it affects the whole MCU as a whole. We're going to be dealing with a lot of time travel because you got the various the rumored characters.
They already did that though in Deadpool 2. Literally, they traveled to different multiverses.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna do it into the. They're gonna
but now this time Marvel's going to get paid for it.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not Fox. Because Fox got collected by Disney. It's now under the Disney umbrella.
Honestly,
shout out Disney for Monopoly. I appreciate it.
How do y'all feel about?
I can't stand Hugh Jackman for coming back. Stick to your guns, bro.
Me either.
I agree. Deal.
I'm pissed off.
Back, and then he's like, "I saw that Marvel check. I think I'm coming back. Yes, that's literally and also,
why it happened.
You know what it was?
Doing like a Fast and Furious. He said one last ride.
What?
Chris Hemsworth, when he said he wanted to be the longest running superhero, and he's like, "No, fuck you." He said, "That's me." He said, "That's me." He said,
"It's literal." Yeah, it's literally just it's a cock measuring contest. Is all
he's
it
trying
is.
To be. He's trying to do like LeBron James and get the most points in the NBA. He's trying to be like the LeBron James of acting as a superhero.
Except LeBron James actually became the leading goal scorer, and Hugh Jackman is going to make one more
Greatest Showman
movie and then
again.
Goat film.
Greatest Showman. The show must go on.
Chappie.
I thought Chappie was cool. It wasn't good, but I thought it was cool.
Iron. What is it?
That boy
Real Steel 2. Real Steel 2. The Deal.
Oh, brother, canceled. Estás cancelado.
He made Real Steel. That's a movie.
That movie was real stupid. That's what it was. First of all, I saw these giant ass fucking Rock'em Sockers, and he was boxing. I was like, bro.
Okay.
I was like, Hugh, please.
I don't know. We'll see. I like Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds' energy. I like their vibes.
Their dynamic is fantastic.
But there's been one good Deadpool movie and one okay Deadpool movie.
2 is mid.
The good one's the first one.
Yeah, 2 was all right.
It's because everyone was watching because it had Zazie Beetz in it, but she don't shower.
She don't shower?
Allegedly.
She don't bathe? She's one of those?
She's one of those. Josh Brolin, the GOAT for that movie, though. He actually sold it as cable.
I like Juggernaut. Juggernaut.
Even though everyone's like, no, you should have been.
I love Juggernaut. I fucking love Juggernaut.
Said, like,
I know, but I just love Juggernaut. As a character, he's the best. I want to be Juggernaut when I grow up.
Did you like what's it called?
The kid
Hunt for the Wilder People.
The kid from
Russell.
That
he was great.
I loved him. Movie.
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah,
Jojo Rabbit.
It's Hunt for the Wilder People. Yeah,
Hunt for the Wilder People. Yeah.
That was
the other
Rabbit.
kid. He's gonna be.
That's where that kid is from.
Oh my god!
He's gonna be the version that goes on the Young Avengers.
A flashback. Oh no,
I liked Vinnie Jones's Juggernaut in
honestly, bro, me too. I fucking 3. Loved him.
Boy got put in the ground. Said, you know who I am? I was like, he's unhinged. This boy crazy. He got out there and he started running through walls again. Bro. I was like, I was like, yo, as bad as that movie was, it had some
Elliot Page still do. As Kitty.
You did?
I had Elliot Page's Kitty specifically in that movie. I had a huge
Bobby Drake did too until he was trying to get in that Rogue Gussy. I know it was the other way around. He was with Rogue trying to get in
that Rogue Gussy.
My bad. It was the other way around. He was with Rogue until Kitty.
Can you blame him?
Damn. Bobby just like me. And then but can you think about it? He had that Rogue Gussy and he was like, never mind, I like dick. And then he was just like,
that's fair.
Not worth it. He said,
that boy, he's for the
almost dying shit. He said, you know what doesn't kill me? Dick.
that boy for the streets. Bobby's for the streets.
Good for him, Bobby. Live your best life.
Omega level.
But isn't that what we're talking about with Graham?
Yeah, we're talking about
Omega level.
We need to see that in the future. Legion. I know that's not listed on here somewhere, but it needs to be added to this part of this discussion. We're talking about
specifically about how Bobby needs to be an Omega level mutant.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen him in the movies.
In the movies.
We haven't seen it. Yeah.
All we've seen him is make a bottle of Coke cold and skate around.
That's all he needs, bro. That shit's cool as fuck.
They really did.
If you couldn't do that, you wouldn't do it every day.
They really did him wrong.
I would make
who had better. Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
No, Frozen was way cooler than Bobby Drake in the movies.
Frozen was 2 fucks. I don't care.
He had
goat movie.
Film.
People hate that movie.
Watched it in theaters.
They can kiss my ass. Anyways.
They can kiss my ass. All you 13-year-old kids that hate the Incredible 2s can kiss my ass.
Hey, man, yo. We're recording this, chill.
Not literally.
Back to the mutants in Marvel. So Deadpool will be playing an integral part of the MCU going forward, and I mean it's understandable because of all the time travel and multiverses. And
the wall be a good way to just be like, all right, it's here. Shut up. So this is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Oh, and they will have Mobius and the TVA playing a crucial part moving forward
in Deadpool 3
movie. Yeah.
Oh,
that's what the leaks are claiming.
We'll see.
Onto something less leaky, and a little bit more secret. Secret Invasion is coming up, and War Machine will have an appearance that will probably kick off Armor Wars. The Skrulls are wanting Stark Tech or a time machine or an arc reactor.
I still refuse to believe Armor Wars is happening.
It's a movie now?
It's a movie now. Believe
That's
it.
Like a...
it's a movie.
They made a movie. They said the story was too large to contain to a show.
I'm okay with it.
It's going to start filming this year.
I love Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's the
I'm okay with it too. Honestly, I'm glad.
They make him funny. He's so funny, and they haven't utilized that enough. Him and Boogie Nights.
This is a long time coming, bro. Whenever he was, remember when he was talking about the plan to end Thanos? He's talking about something.
They finally realized how funny Don Cheadle is.
Or even when he was with him and Nebula, like this shit was funny. They were trying to jump Star-Lord for the.
It's okay. He does movies like this so he can do movies like White Noise.
It's like dry. It's like really like he's not trying to be funny. It's just him being him, and it's like, bro, this guy's.
He's just got it like that.
Look, when they announced an Armor Wars show, I was not that excited about it because of the quality of Disney Plus shows that we've talked about how they're not that great, how they're really compressed into 6 episodes, and they don't have enough room to breathe. But the fact that they decided this is not ideal, that we're not paying this story
let's make it shorter.
Like, let's make it a movie.
That's because
dividends.
Mm-hmm. That's because KVZ saw my text. He said, "Make it a movie." I said, "Yeah, bro." Yeah.
But think about the money they're gonna pump into the Armor Wars show. It's probably gonna be like you're gonna have Ironheart in there.
You're
gonna
Ironheart,
have him.
Rhodey,
you might
Justin
have
Hammer.
Iron Lad.
Justin Hammer too.
Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer's gonna be in there. You might have Iron Lad. Maybe.
Yes.
Bring back Sam Rockwell. Bring my dog.
So
back.
underutilized.
Bring that goat back. He's got to do that little dance from Iron Man too.
Oscar winner.
Do the little dance. That little dance he's doing in Iron Man 2. That little.
But yeah, so I'm excited for Armor Wars now that it's a movie.
Absolutely gonna be great. Yep. So Secret Invasion will probably kick off a little bit of Armor Wars. Emilia Clarke is playing Abigail Brand, who is a badass, and she's pretty much the commander of S.W.O.R.D. And I mean, Luis be fiending for Emilia Clarke's Game of Thrones. Have you seen that? Have you seen that movie, Me Before You?
The one with Sam Claflin.
That shit made me cry, bro. I cried so hard. Sad. I watched in the theater. I was like the only guy in there. I was just sitting there like this the whole time, trying to be hard. Tears coming down my face. I was like,
you know who created Abigail Brand? Which comic book creator?
No, who created him?
The director of your favorite DC movie.
Ooh.
Joss Whedon.
Jesus Christ. I'll kill myself.
That's it. That's all it took.
I'll kill myself right now. It was really Joss Whedon? I just looked
Joss
it up.
Whedon and John Cassidy, yeah.
This was my last episode, guys. I'm signing off for good.
Oh, with a pleasure.
You know what's so crazy? I hate that not to get back into the DC thing, I hate that Justice League movie, but he made the Avengers, which is, I don't understand, bro.
No,
which Avengers is all campy.
Hold up.
No, hear me out. It's campy and everything. It's not the greatest of the Marvel films. And he made Age of Ultron too, which is another crisis of its own. But
I like that one.
But I like some of the shots.
Like that movie too.
I just love hearing James Spader speak.
But I like some of the. I like the shots.
I watched the clips of him talking as Ultron.
That's the best part. Him and the twins,
just to lull me to sleep.
Yeah, me and Fabio literally. I have a very vivid memory of us sitting in his room and just listening to a supercut of all James Spader's lines from Age of Ultron, and we're just playing video games, listening to James Spader.
Be listening to like. That's how I listen to Kobe's speeches, the motivational speeches. That's how I be listening to.
I do it the same way, but it's James Spader talking about how he wants to end the world. The GOAT.
He's just like me.
There
I swear to God.
No strings on me.
He'd be singing. I have strings, but
Oscar.
I'm free. I was like, this motherfucker, bro.
He better.
Wait, isn't he coming back?
They keep bringing that fucking Mark Wong guy for everything because they don't want to pay the people money. So for every show or voice acting, they bring that same fucking guy back.
Oh, he does impersonations of everybody.
That dude. Fuck that
Ross
guy.
Marquand.
I know, but I want more clips from James Spader. I need it.
He's trying to add to his dossier, his arsenal of James Spader.
What show is James Spader coming back for?
Oh, which show is James Spader? It's the What If series. He's the Ultra.
The Vision show. The Vision show.
Oh, yeah. Vision Quest. Sorry,
Vision Quest. Yeah.
Let's go.
And for Armor Wars, actually, now that I think about it.
No, I think I heard though
for Vision Quest and for Armor Wars. Probably Vision Quest, but he'll probably come back for Armor Wars too. I mean, it makes sense considering what the premise of Armor Wars is about.
I'm hyped.
So, yeah,
that'd be great to see him back again. Go back. So yeah,
go back.
Unfortunately, Joss Whedon created Abigail Brand. I'm sick to my stomach right now. Y'all can't tell. I just threw up 3 times. But on to better news.
Can I get a temperature check though?
I hope so.
Secret Invasion is gonna fuck, right? Like,
look how like very limited
I
haven't seen the trailer.
As limited as the stuff we've seen about it, it looks fantastic.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
No.
I didn't want to be disappointed by any more Marvel properties.
It's some pressure. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like Black Panther.
See, Ben Mendelsohn.
Yes.
Ben Mendelsohn, I knew he was the GOAT, but when I saw him in Rogue One, and then when I saw him in Captain Marvel, that's when I knew that boy was top tier.
Honestly, he turned such a like mid role.
There's an actor in Secret
the
Wars.
Most entertaining part of that movie. He's.
There's an actor in Secret Invasion called Kingsley Ben-Adir.
Oh yeah,
he's fantastic. He's amazing, and he's in that.
Explain what he looks like.
He played Malcolm. He played Malcolm X in Regina King's One Night in Miami.
Seen that.
He played Malcolm X.
Damn.
In Regina King's directorial debut, and he was amazing.
What's it
He's
called?
been in a couple other stuff too.
Like my ignorance is showing. I need to watch more stuff other than Marvel. I didn't even know Regina King had made her directorial debut.
X-Friend.
Damn. Exactly.
Expand your palette, bro. Expand your palette.
But I think Secret Invasion is gonna fuck. That was just. I just wanted
to watch that trailer.
No, you're right. You're very right. It's gonna be one of the hardest shows out. even if I'm wrong, I don't care. I'm not wrong. I'm right. I'm standing on my shit.
Damn, you sound like my dad.
Chill, bro. Chill. Never heard that
Sorry,
one before.
son. Sorry, son. But
even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Oh, and that's crazy. We were talking about Joss Whedon, James Spader, and Armor Wars. So this next point that Graham wrote down was that Rhodey will be in Secret Invasion, like we just discussed, in a very decent role, but will lead straight to Armor Wars, which will have Rhodey keeping whatever Stark tech the Skrulls want He's keep whatever. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Whatever Stark tech the Skrulls want out of their hands. There's rumors that White Vision and Ultron will pop up. Maybe Ultron is just in Vision's head, like he will be in Vision Quest. So
he's gonna be a little voice.
We have a lot of robot action going on.
He's gonna hear him all the time. Let's go.
Yeah. And he's gonna be funny as hell. Watch James Spader's
like, hey, I don't understand. Luis understands, man. I don't think you understand how fucking hype I am with that information. The MCU
for James Spader to come back.
I care.
Oh my god.
He's back, baby. Let's go.
He said MCU's back. Goat back.
Go back.
Go back.
Oh my! Speaking of goats, James Goat, aka director James Gunn, and now DC CEO, talking about Guardians 3 here. By the way, James Gunn specifically says that Adam Warlock is definitely not a good guy. He's like an angry infant who is possibly sent to kill or
kill Guardians. I'm calling it now.
That's interesting. I want to see how Will Poulter pulls this off.
I was gonna say kill or capture Drax is very interesting.
Yeah,
because Drax is gonna get put in that Drax.
I want to do good movies.
Dave's admitted it. He said, "I'm done."
Dave's been done.
He said, "I don't want to be on the Rock
he wants to be on that cinema." So we're gonna see
movie making.
He did also
but this is him starting
off. So let's chill the fuck out, Dave.
He also made
I still haven't seen
Glass
it.
Onion
I still
and
haven't
Blade
seen
Runner
it yet.
2049. Okay, let's not play. What has The Rock been in? Scorpion King, Black Adam,
Black Adam,
San Andreas,
Rampage,
Central Intelligence, Jumanji 1 and 2.
God awful.
Which is the most god. Look, I know. I say I'm not going to try and slander The Rock because I know he's trying to do his thing and get his bag. But
I'm slandering you.
So bad.
Central Intelligence is the worst. What is that video he said? That I saw that movie and that was the biggest pile of dog shit that I've ever seen in my life. His best movie is going to be freaking DC League of Super Pets.
It's the biggest pile of dog shit you've ever seen because you haven't seen Ant-Man 3 yet.
Ain't no way.
No, Central Intelligence is god awful. Central Intelligence made me feel less intelligent. I felt my IQ drop.
Y'all know how there's like a Library of Congress where they put movies to like commemorate them? We need an opposite just for Central Intelligence. Just bottom of the fucking bear. Scrape it from the face of the earth.
Like Library of Slander.
Called the Library of Central Intelligence.
Just find
the Library
every
of
copy,
Slander.
put it in a pawn shop, burn it down.
Put that in there, and then right after we're gonna put Black Adam. Right after that, we're gonna put Black Adam in there because that one's.
You can put all of Dwayne's movies in there. To be honest,
except for Fast Furious, Fast 5. That one's the only one that's. Like, but then again, that one
It can. I'm sorry.
Bro,
was it fun? Sure. Was it good? No.
Don't get me started, bro.
You like when he holds that helicopter by a chain?
Why the
and shit?
fuck?
You said
No. Why was he holding it? Yeah.
This man is just a cop in this movie. That you realize that, right?
And
he was a
Chris
superhero
Evans,
in that
scrawny
movie.
ass can do it. The Rock.
This man has
but he's a super soldier.
His veins are pumped full of drugs,
and The Rock isn't. Prove it.
No, he's a cop.
The Rock isn't. Exactly.
Different drugs.
In that movie, Idris Elba says, "I'm Black Superman."
I low-key do like Idris Elba.
Brother, this guy stinks.
He said that. I didn't write the
line.
motherfucking line. That's what Idris Elba said. It is.
Everyone involved in that project got to be put, except for Idris. Idris, you get a pass because I like Idris. Everyone else got to get, they got to reevaluate. But they had Jason Statham, one of the greatest action heroes in history.
Just
in that movie, acting like a freaking bozo making omelets.
I think for real. I was about to say, I don't know if you've seen his career lately.
Bro, it was up here.
Did we see Wrath of Man? What did we
I
think?
Spy?
Yeah, and I didn't watch it once.
No,
I forgot.
You said you were going to watch it twice.
Boo. He said no.
What's next on the list? What's next?
Yeah.
Not for real. Back to the Guardians thing. Yeah. So we're gonna see Adam Warlock trying to capture or kill the Guardians. Rocket may be hurt badly, and the only way he can be healed is to go to the High Evolutionary. Rocket will probably meet. He'll probably meet an otter like him that he knew when he was younger.
Or some.
Graham also put here that Lila. Graham put here that Drax will probably
eat
be
it.
done for.
He's gonna eat it.
As we discussed, Dave is done with the movie.
He's gone.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
Drax is done. We're getting Drax in the pack. They're putting him in the
At this
back.
point, it's not talking about if
die,
Drax dies. It's how fast will he die?
And by who?
It's not
how
if, it's when.
High Evolutionary, or would it be Adam?
When? And I mean, when we saw the trailer,
Adam
trailer,
Warlock's fucking him up.
We saw that trailer where the Mantis was screaming and crying, and Quill was screaming. Now, I think the one with Quill crying was over Rocket.
Raccoon. Rocket's dead, too. Bradley Cooper's busy making prestige movies like Maestro. Leonard Bernstein.
He does, though, because he has the easiest job. Him and Vin Diesel.
A Star is Born 2.
He's got to sit there and...
No, Vin's got the easiest job.
He says 3 words, and he gets paid a big-ass bag, bro.
It's either me or Ross Marquand. Choose.
Money.
Kevin, baby. Kevin, come on. We got to cut costs.
Bro, I think he can pull off.
We got Ross right there.
I can pull off that. He just
can Ross do Groot? I don't know.
He said, "I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess." I was like,
hold on, whoa! How did you get that sample, bro? Was that not him?
Yeah, using the
that's a soundboard.
The soundboard, yeah. You thought you could fool us. That was good. This is
gonna be the Guardians 3 movie is one of our biggest on the Marvel list for this year. It's one of our biggest hyped films.
I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be my favorite Marvel.
Yeah, it's James Gunn. He hasn't failed me yet,
without a doubt. And I mean, the movie's gonna end. Graham put down that the movie will end with a new team of Guardians with a Warlock.
There's no way Adam Warlock kills them then, because why would they let him join?
Conquest in the future.
No way.
I mean, they let Shaw join the team in Fast and Furious.
No, behind his back.
Han, so
he's alive somehow. Fucking Vin Diesel says somehow
Han didn't actually die.
Han returned.
No, the movie ended in Screaming Black and said Han will return.
Yeah,
if you stayed long enough for the credits, it said it at the bottom.
The real fans knew.
That's crazy.
So yeah, the new team for the Annihilators will probably consist of the comic team. At least includes Quasar, which we're gonna see in Ant-Man 3. Nova, Warlock.
Is it official
Mantis,
or just supposedly?
It's official. William Jackson
Nova
Harper.
is going to be in the new
maybe
Guardians team.
Yeah, that's a comic. Really this is the comic. No, this is the comic team. I'm talking about the comic roster.
Okay, it's
Quasar, the comic roster has Quasar, Nova, Warlock, Adam Warlock, Mantis, and Silver Surfer.
Damn, that is an OPS team.
That's the
Silver
super
Surfer and Adam Warlock already body half the MCU by themselves.
And that right there is the 96 Bulls right here, 96, 97 Chicago Bulls. Yeah.
And Silver Surfer is Michael Jordan.
True, because he's bald.
I meant just because who can beat Silver Surfer really, but no,
not really many people.
We're not going to get that iteration of that team for sure.
I don't think we will. We have of that whole team. We're missing 2 people, and one of those 2 people will probably show up in a few movies. Fantastic Four, but as far as Nova, I don't know any plans that are announced exactly yet, but we did speculate in the previous episode what we want to see. Moving forward with Nova's exposition Nova's insertion into the MCU. So, then the last thing Graham has for Guardians 3 is that Gamora will not fall in love with Star-Lord, who goes AWOL, and she continues to lead the Ravagers. This will kind of be its own standalone film in the midst of all the multiverse stuff going on, which is great because it's going to be like you're able to watch this movie for what it is without trying to think of the whole grander scheme. And obviously, it will play into the grander scheme, but we're not here for that right now. We just want to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, arguably one of my favorite franchise in the whole MCU. Great trilogy.
The
Very
best
good trilogy.
duology in the
MCU. I have nothing bad to say about the Guardians movie. I really don't. I really like Guardians too.
That's because you haven't watched it 6 times like me.
Understandable, because a lot of people
Get your numbers up. Keep watching that scene. Keep watching that scene where Drax is talking about his dead daughter, and if you don't cry, that's on you.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna cry in Guardians 3.
Everyone's gonna cry. Everyone. It's a pain movie.
It's just gonna be an extended version of the
emotional
opening
damage.
from Up.
Emotional damage.
Just the whole time.
Oh my God! Don't remind me. Pain.
Right,
moving on to not so painful things. The Marvel, Miss Marvel, Photon, Monica Rambeau, and Captain Marvel switch places every time they use their power, which is we will supposedly see an incursion take place. Maybe from them using Kamala's power too much. That's interesting. I'd like to see
Best
that.
Marvel show.
It's gonna be good. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The leader of the movie. The leader of the Kree, Dar-Ben, has the other bangle, like Kamala's bangle, using to gather or stealing resources from other planets. And is pissed Kamala is using it as a weapon. They go to the planet Aldana, where she is a princess and reluctantly married to Prince Yan. This is the singing planet, by the way, and they do not really care for each other. But this is where it sadly, Graham put this is where it sadly turned into a musical.
No, he's crazy.
No. He's
Thankfully, turned into a musical.
Talk to him. We getting that. It's got that K-pop star as Prince Yan.
It's gonna be a musical.
Brie Larson singing. Yes, please.
She can sing really well.
There's a planet where all the people on that planet
cancel the movie.
sing.
They only sing to communicate. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm done.
This
I'm out.
movie's gonna take.
Nah, ain't no way you just use that shit on me. No.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. If the boys can have a dog shit ass musical episode and everybody loved it, I hated it because they couldn't.
Are you talking about the one wherever
they're in the hospital, Frenchie and
Frenchie and
Kimiko.
I'm not gonna lie, my mind kind of.
I skipped it and I just rewatched
because it was bad because it wasn't good.
I was just looking at the screen.
Go.
Soldier Boy went hard. That boy goated.
Yeah,
we need to do the boys episode soon too. By the way, we will have that in the works. So
Soldier Boy's lit. I love his song.
It's cool.
No,
okay.
Soldier Boy up in the. I was like,
he's
cancel him.
Anyways,
that Jensen Ackles song is really funny. Okay. Next.
Because of his delivery of the song. But anyways, back to Marvel. They're gonna be on the singing planet. It'll turn into a musical. Yan will have the other bangle that Kamala has been looking for, and he will use it to cause an incursion, and that is how the film will end. Goose has also been laying eggs on the sword station and has a flurkin infestation. So we're going to see a lot more little demon cats. That's cute.
Hella flurkins, boy. Let's go.
He's flirking it up. You know what I'm saying? He's
Hey, he's just like me.
He flirked up. On to the next one. Captain America 4, New World Order. This is one I'm really interested to see how things go. But what Graham wrote down, Red Hulk will not be a secret once marketing starts. It's going to be front and center, which is very obvious. Look at the press tour that Samuel L. Jackson, Jesus Christ, that Harrison Ford. I was thinking of General Ross. I almost said Sam Lane.
Sam
Elliott. I was like, that's not the General Ross. And I was like Samuel L. I was like, oh,
the other one.
Anyways, Sam Elliott. Thank you.
We've had 3 now.
Yeah. I was about to say the wrong name. The first General Ross.
Yeah.
We've had
Sam
3.
Elliott.
We really have. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We've had 3
from Ang Lee's Hulk. Then we have
General
Ross
from William Hurt.
William Hurt, and now
unfortunately passed away 2 years ago, last year.
Yeah, and now Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm. So we have had 3. That makes sense, yeah. But Harrison Ford's doing all these interviews. He's talking about he's excited to be in the MCU. They're gonna really.
He's on that
fucking liar.
As soon as the paycheck clears, he's gonna talk so much shit.
You're gonna sit here and talk shit about Star Wars, about how you're tired.
But it's fresh to him at least. Star Wars has been talking about that shit since the 70s.
That's my shit. I was gonna say, he's been in Star Wars for like 40 years.
That's true. So he's gonna be Red Hulk is gonna be the main villain, along with Serpent Society, the leader, Val, and possibly the Thunderbolts or Power Broker. We don't know yet. We'll see as the leaks keep coming.
Erase Falcon.
I'm interested to see how they introduce the Serpent. I'm interested to see how they introduce the Serpent Society. I want to see how they bring back the leader from the OG Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, because that one they kind of just tease that and then let it disappear off the face of the earth. Val, we've seen Val in other projects, so we know she's kind of playing the organizer role of all the villains. Power Broker, don't really care. Next, Ross and multiple villains and countries will be wanting to claim Tiamat Island, aka Genosha, from the Eternals, and the Adamantium, which will possibly be an altered vibranium because of the botched celestial birth. Sam Wilson will also be assembling a new team, New Avengers. We'll also have beats on the super soldier serum and its potential. Bucky will be in at least a few scenes, as well as Sharon Carter, aka the Power Broker. Boo. Maybe she has been a Skrull this whole time. That's why she's acting villainous. I can see that because the Sharon Carter that we got in, that's a super cop out. Don't get me wrong, but it's a solid cop out. It makes sense.
Everyone's gonna be. Listen.
Anybody can be a Skrull. Everyone's a Skrull.
Everyone is a Skrull.
Hence Secret Invasion.
Val's gonna be a Skrull. There's gonna be fucking one of the superheroes is gonna be one of the the Avengers is gonna be a Skrull. Aquafina is going to be a Skrull.
I need her to bring back the black scent.
Speaking of Shang-Chi, that's the one thing that ruined that movie for me. I was like, Shang-Chi would have been my favorite Phase 4 movie. Once I saw Aquafina was in, I was like, I don't care. Cancel it.
You mean Nora from Queens?
Nora Lum. Not even a real
this movie also seems like it's trying to handle a lot. We'll see.
It is. It seems very loaded.
He's setting up a new Avengers team. They're also
battling all types of shit.
While battling the fucking Thunderbolts and fucking discovering Adamantium and fucking the Power Broker, and then Bucky's also kind of in there. And now he has his new Falcon, and it just seems like it's going to be a lot. But we'll see.
Yes, we'll see. Moving on to the rest of the. Speaking of Val and the possibly the Thunderbolts, next point is the Thunderbolts. Sentry will be the main villain of the Thunderbolts movie. They all start off as a team. He'll be on the team. He starts hearing voices in his head. The Void.
Me at work.
He's going to start losing his mind. Probably from the super soldier serum that Val will be giving to him. The team must stop him at all costs. I like how they're making this to be another Suicide Squad.
Is anyone dying in Thunderbolts, you think?
Everyone's dying in Thunderbolts. Everybody getting put in a pack. No,
you
I'm playing.
Yelena?
They're not killing everybody.
No,
I'm just saying. I'm just talking
that's
about
the only one I like.
Red Guardian's dead.
I don't know. Is David Harbour signed
Kill
for
Ghost?
films?
No way. I don't think so.
I don't think they'll die. I don't think any of them will die.
Kill Bucky.
He's not in the movie anymore.
He's getting old.
No, she's in the movie. She's not on the team.
I can see his wrinkles. He should.
Bucky's not getting killed.
Bucky's not getting killed.
If anything, I can see them killing Taskmaster, and then bringing in another guy, another guy to be the real Taskmaster.
That's so stupid because
I just want them to fix Taskmaster, make her annoying and mean as shit, make her talk shit when she's beating people up. That's what I wanted, and they're like, no, let's make her not talk. That'll be. They said, you know that one trait that everybody knows about the
silent for the entire film.
It's better if they're secretly a girl.
Let's change it.
Come on, bro. Just make her talk shit, bro.
Yeah.
Make her fun.
I don't care that she's a girl. Make her a good character. Yeah.
That was my other issue with I almost said WandaVision. Jesus, I can't talk today. With Black Widow. They just so many balls were dropped for a movie that should have been, done differently. But anyway, right? They messed up. They had all this time to make this movie and they screwed it up. Anyways, speaking of Black Widow in the red room in red colors. There's one more character that hasn't been shown in the Thunderbolts movie that may be a spoiler. It's probably Red Hulk or the Hood. Now, the Hood we were going to see in Ironheart.
Who is it?
That's one of another points down here.
Fabio's favorite actor.
He's going to be in that movie.
Anthony Ramos.
Anthony Ramos.
Damn.
Yeah,
he's going to be in Ironheart and
his ass off.
Yeah, he might be in Thunderbolts, so we'll see. But the team will be sent to Tiamat Island, where supposedly Khazar, will be guarding to get the U.S. adamantium.
Yeah, everybody's in this fucking movie.
Zemo will have a role, and supposedly, like we were talking about earlier, Ghost has been cut from the.
I'm telling you,
honestly
bro.
Loaded. Ghost has been cut from the team, but she may still be focused on in the movie or in another show. Like I said earlier, the Hood will show up in Ironheart. Ironheart will have the Hood as the main villain. We will get introduced to Sacha Baron Cohen as Mephisto. Thank you, God. Possibly the Hood will make a deal with him.
He's officially being casted as Mephisto?
Dude, yeah, he's been cast. He was cast like months ago.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Officially?
Yeah.
I keep reading. I'll look it up.
I only approve
he was
if he
cast,
does the Borat voice.
Hold on, I just pulled it up. Yeah, he was cast back in October. Yeah, subsequent movie film.
Everyone do their best Borat impression. Go.
Mephisto subsequent movie film. Oh God.
My wife.
I'm not doing this. Go.
All right, go.
Oh Jesus.
He said no. It's perfect.
Oh,
you got it. I'll do the.
I win.
Okay, that's it.
I already did mine. I did my red.
He's met his quota. He's met his quota.
I'm set.
No,
I don't know
Marvel
what kind of
coming in right now.
You gotta do one, Fabio.
Oh no, let's not.
We'll get him a Black Panther impression.
No, you did too many.
Oh,
you're not allowed.
I can do that one.
Do I?
I
don't remember ever doing the Black Panther.
You have a good Black Panther impression.
I don't know. I literally don't remember. Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Be modest.
You know what month it is, right?
Do it. I just don't remember.
You know what month it is, right?
I never freeze. Rest in peace. God, I miss you.
What are you talking about? I never freeze.
Go.
Immediately saw his girl. Immediately froze. He's just like me, 100%, bro.
Make her freeze.
He's just like me, 100%.
I'm built different. Make me King of Wakanda.
I see Araya.
Not him simping on in public.
I freeze. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean,
trying to freeze them cheeks.
Hey yo,
you gotta go to sleep.
Hey yo. Back to Ironheart. Yeah, back to Ironheart. The Hood will be, like I said, the Hood will be a main character. Sacha Baron will show up as Mephisto, and because the Hood makes a deal with him, some of the show will happen before Black Panther 2, but the main plot will be afterwards. And the last leak we're going to end on today is Agatha. A whole episode will take place while she's in the Hex under Wanda's spell, which is probably where we'll see all of those other witches show up as side characters in Wanda's.
She's going to kick them out.
Division Hex, maybe. That's my speculation.
I've mentioned this before. That is the one show that I'm the most like. I don't want to say intrigued. Yeah, it's just kind of like the one that's like they have the most ground to cover, the most work to do.
It's just who was
asking the hardest
for
sell.
Agatha?
That's true,
in my opinion. Because it's like
she was
Ironheart.
Fun. I liked her.
That's what I'm saying. It's like regardless of how you feel about Riri Williams and Ironheart, it's like I get it. Canonically speaking, like comic book lore wise, I get why Riri's important and why we need Ironheart in the MCU. So I understand her getting her own show. Thunderbolts, okay. Armor Wars, yes. Rhodey, I get it. He's an established character. It makes sense. Agatha, yo,
is she?
She's big in the comics. No, she's big in the comics.
K-Dog.
To who?
K-Dog. You smoking dick.
She's important
if you think
in the comics.
People were like, well, you're crazy if you think people in the MCU were like, I want more of that. I want more of that.
To the brand, to the bag.
You know, Kevin, I still need my merch.
Shout out
Kevin
for the merch.
K-Fees.
K-Money. Appreciate K-Money for the merch.
My guy. Yeah, so Agatha will probably adapt the Children's Crusade storyline. Finale could have Mephisto and Wanda, which is going to be a lot of. There's a lot. I feel like Wanda. Agatha's going to tie into these other shows in some way. You know, we got the Vision Quest show. We got there's so many things coming out.
It's because they're doing the multiverse saga, but then they're underneath it. They're like building the new Avengers team plus the Young Avengers. So a lot of these shows aren't really going to do with the multiverse, but they have to do with the Young Avengers or like introducing new Avengers.
The multiverse is going to be like the bigger umbrella arc,
the overarching,
but like the real storylines are going to be there connecting are going to be across the different shows and different stuff. So
that's why we need the Agatha show so that we can get Billy and Tommy, and that's literally it. That's the only reason.
What are your thoughts on? Oh, I think I skipped it. Speaking of, we don't have any points on that. What are your thoughts on the whole Vision Quest thing and bringing Billy and Tommy back? How do you think it's going to work moving forward? Because those kids aren't going to stay kids forever. You know, it's going to be just like Stranger Things. Are you going to just keep making them?
They can't. By the time Vision Quest come out, they're going to be 25 years old.
Exactly what I'm saying. Like they're not going to be children. So
no, man, I don't know. That's the thing, and that's the thing we've been talking about Marvel. It's just there's like a oversaturation, and it feels like they're biting off more than they can chew. Yeah. And at which point does it become too much? Too many stories to handle, too many stories to juggle. Who knows? I don't get paid enough to make those decisions. That's K.
We got to talk to K.
That's K Money's job. But I don't know. We'll see. If Vision Quest happens, I'm not excited for that either because it's Vision. And
Go back.
I am because, you know, the Goat back, James Spader.
Goat back.
We're going to see Goat back. All right. I think that's the last one we'll do for today. We have a lot more leaks, and obviously stuff comes out every day, so we'll probably do one more update episode. I'm not sure when. We'll probably try and do it after Ant-Man. So yeah,
but
stay tuned for that.
I like the idea of like being like, oh, Marvel Update 5, Marvel Update 6. Like anytime like new Marvel news come out. Like,
yeah, we try and keep people up to date, up to speed. You know, whatever.
Yeah. It just so happened a lot of it came out at the same time.
That's the thing. Whenever Graham was doing his research, this is originally, not to go too much on a tangent, but like our original plan was to do one episode for this Marvel thing and then do another episode for a Marvel thing. But the first episode, it got pushed back for a little bit. Then when it got pushed back, Graham found a bunch of notes, information. And then that's how it became to this multiple part series. So now we've got the multiverse of Marvel news that's going on.
Exactly.
So, but the last thing we're gonna close out this episode with is a little draft we came up with. The Super Bowl is coming up, and we want to do a sort of Marvel NFL draft and say which team would a Marvel character be a fan of. We've picked all 32 teams from the NFL and put a character for each team. So we're just going to go down this list. I hope y'all are ready for this. This is about to be some fire. We really cooked. So we'll start alphabetical order for the NFL teams. Arizona Cardinals, we got Scarlet Witch, red team, red character. It's pretty basic.
We did our best.
If you ask me, but screw y'all. Yeah. What do we got? Atlanta. We tried, yeah. Atlanta Falcons. Actually, I would like to amend that first one. Along with Scarlet Witch, I'm putting Songbird. I just thought about that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, just this one.
It's not too shabby, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll allow it. We got
I have an amendment for this. I have an amendment for the second one.
Go ahead, say that one.
So for the second one, we have the Atlanta Falcons, and we had originally put Sam Wilson, Captain America, when we should have put Joaquin Torres as the new Falcon,
played by none other than our other favorite actor, Danny Ramirez, fanboy in Top Gun. That's my guy. Next we got Baltimore Ravens. We put Loki and Hela.
Why'd you put that?
Because
they look the most like Edgar Allan Poe fans. Is that
exactly? That's exactly why.
Yeah, exactly.
Edgar Allan Poe black hair, was the Raven. Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah. He was the Raven. I see the vision, not like Wanda. The Buffalo Bills. Luis put Man Bull.
Look, I know a bull and a buffalo is not the same thing. But
hold on. You're right. You're right. No, listen, because a male buffalo is called a bull.
Let's go. Cooking with gas,
bro.
Bro's cooking. He's cooking.
inadvertently cooking.
Y'all are in 2023. Luis is in 2047. Yeah, that boy ahead of his time.
But I don't even know I'm that far ahead. That's the issue.
I know.
Of course.
Next, we got the Carolina Panthers, which is Black Panther. Very obvious, but I mean,
that's
you had to do
too
it.
easy.
You had to do it too easy.
This next
one was a good pick. Gerardo pulled this one out for Chicago Bears. Ursa Major. That's a great pick. Great.
We were stumbling on this one, and then Gerardo said, "Yo, what about Ursa Major?"
He came in with the chef. He came in with the chef hat and said, "We cook this up real quick, boy."
And for those of you who don't know, Ursa Major is just a mutant who has the ability to transform.
He was in Black Widow.
The Bears.
And he was the guy who
got his arm broken by. He was in.
What's this? Red Guardian. David Harbour. That was him.
Red Guardian.
Before his powers, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how they do it.
In the jail, right?
I need Ursa Major in the movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta see
what's next.
Next, we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, Joe Shiesty team, my boy. And speaking of a Shiesty character, we got Sabretooth on there. Sabretooth for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burr.
When you put it that way, Sabretooth is Shiesty, you know? So I get
that's hard. You know what? We're calling it right now. We're going to call him Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty. He's also Sabretooth now. We've already given him that nickname. We coined that nickname, Joe Burrow.
Fox Sports, hit us up.
Everybody, CBS. I would have put that on the soundboard, but I don't want to get copyrighted. So.
Yeah, we're going to get shut down.
Next, we got the Cleveland Browns. We put Mr. Sinister. This is an evil ass team. They got Deshaun. They got Deshaun Watson,
the real
quarterback.
Mr. Sinister was based on him.
The real Mr. Sinister.
Which, if you had talked to me about like if you had talked to me 3 years ago when Deshaun was, you know, a good person, a moral character before he decided to be a deviant, I would have told you that Deshaun is the future of the NFL. But no, he had to go toot his booty hole up to the massage therapist. So, anyways, that's why he's the Cleveland Browns. And that's why Mr. Sinister is the Cleveland Browns.
Mr. Sinister would be a Cleveland Browns fan. Or Mephisto.
Deshaun is a very sinister person. Yeah. Next on the list, we got the Dallas Cowboys. We had amended this a little bit, so we put Captain America.
But that's America's team.
America's team. That's America's hero. There you go. Yeah, that was perfect.
It's America's ass, and that's America's team. Yeah,
exactly. And that team is ass.
Way to bring it back.
We're Texans fans, so shut up before y'all get on to us. We know the Texans are a dog shit organization.
I like the Cowboys. I'm still gonna slander them because it's the truth. Yeah. We cannot be delusional here. These people, they got to get their shit together.
Prescott is not him.
This is not our ESPN episode. It's not our sports episode, but they got to get their stuff together in Dallas. So if they want to see a Super Bowl, find a new quarterback. That's just me. Same thing with the Texans. You want to go to see a Super Bowl? You want to do better? Find a new quarterback. Anyways, next to the other NFL teams, galloping in, we got the Denver Broncos with Carter Slade and Banshee. If y'all don't know, Banshee is Carter Slade's horse. First Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider. He's originally called the Phantom Rider, but yeah,
the Phantom
for those of y'all the uninitiated who don't know, the Detroit Lions, we got Craven the Hunter. Ooh, yeah,
Aaron Taylor Johnson in his bag.
Come on,
Green Bay,
the conversationalist.
Yeah.
Let's go.
In his bag, in his Duffy. We got a Green Bay
his wife, baby. Let's go.
Shout out Joey King. Big salute.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Oh, wait. Big ups to Mendham.
Here at Fantastic Four.
Thank you for your cervix.
We love adultery. We stand for it and we encourage it.
Yeah.
No, we're kidding. That was perfect. That was great.
Us here at Podtastic Studios like to extend our
gratitude.
Our gratitude to Joey King for saving our boy Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Thank you for it. So whenever we see Joey King at the premiere, I'm like, hey, Joey.
The premiere of what?
J Money, J Dog.
Who's next? We got
Bullet Train Reloaded.
Bullet Train. The prequel. It's gonna be the.
I was about to say Bullet Train 2, the beginnings.
Bullet Train 2, back to the beginning. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, let me cook.
Bullet Train 2, 2 bullets, 2 trains.
I was about to say that.
All right, next team.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Next we got the Green Bay Packers with the Hulk, because the Hulk be packing a punch. See what I did there? And the green team. I mean,
and he
green
be packing some dick.
Brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, she would.
Why are you asking him? Ask a Black Widow. She would know.
Yeah. Oh, she would know. Or Betty.
That's why she hasn't shown up in the next movie, because
he killed her.
Yeah. She's recovering.
Yeah.
Next up, this was an interesting one. Houston Texans, Scarlet Spider. Luis found out that Kane was in Houston. Kane the
Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet
Spider. He's from Houston, Texas.
You know what I'm saying? We got to put a GOAT down for a GOAT team in the NFL. Greatest team in the history of football. Y'all can deceive yourselves all you want. Just because we're at the bottom of the league right now, that doesn't mean we're terrible.
We're planning. All right.
Dynasties are built on adversity. You feel me? We're getting out the mud. So that way, in 5 to 10 years, when we have 15 Super Bowls, in 5 years,
where do the best athletes come from?
Yeah,
not from Ivy League schools. They come from single mothers,
baby.
Athletes are born out of adversity.
Hey,
that's what we're.
Who's in the Super Bowl?
That's what we're doing in Houston.
Who's in the Super Bowl? My boy.
Jalen, baby. He about to win.
You heard it. So, Indianapolis Colts is up next. We got Beta Ray Bill, because he kind of looks like a horse.
I don't even know what species he is, but he looks like a horse to me.
That's a good one. Gerardo got that.
He did. He cooked it up. He's a Beta Ray species. Beta Ray Indianapolis Colts species.
Yeah.
What's next? We got Jacksonville Jaguars with Killmonger. Very obvious choice, because I mean, it's like Black Panther and Carolina Panthers. Jaguar, Killmonger, Golden Jaguar. You get it. Kansas City Chiefs. This is a good choice. Warpath. We had an issue deciding because there was Warpath. There was Echo. We thought about, what was the other one you mentioned? There's another one. There were several different, Native American based characters that we thought would have been great choices, but Warpath is my favorite. He was played by Boo Boo Stewart in X-Men movie.
He lasted longer than he should have,
very
honestly.
Quickly at the beginning. That scene was tragic. I'm not gonna lie. That shit made me sad. He did. He really did. He got packed up. He got packed up in there, but he
Thunderbolt
the least
was a good one. Thunderbird,
Thunderbird. Thunderbird, yeah.
That movie.
Danny Moonstar. I forgot about Danny Moonstar.
Mm-hmm.
I like that movie.
She's in the New Mutants. She's literally in the New Mutants.
Yup. Next we got the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders, I put in Baku, because the Jabari. There's some real savages. There's some Raiders out there. They go hard. I like that. I like that little. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, Los Angeles Chargers, Electro, another obvious choice. Can't go wrong with that. Los Angeles Rams. Luis put Sir Ram.
Yep. For those of you who don't know who Sir Ram is, he's one of the high evolutionaries, Knights of Wundagore, which makes sense considering we're going to get the high evolutionary in Ant-Man, and so all the high evolutionary
so much
mythos. Yeah. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
But since
he was just so focused on how good that movie is going to be,
on how dog shit that movie is going. So we're gonna get the high evolutionary in Guardians 3. It's like we're gonna get a bunch of like high evolutionary lore and mythos, and so I just thought it would make sense to pick one of his Knights of Wundagore.
Yeah. So Sir Ram. That's Sir Ram for everybody. King. Miami Dolphins, we put Namor. Very obvious choice again, but it makes sense. Next, we don't call him King. Do not call him King or General.
General.
He bodies every line.
Winston should have been Black Panther. I don't care. Line, bro.
He should have been Black Panther.
Winston should have been Black Panther. Do not call him King.
They were going to make him Black Panther in the first one. Why didn't they do it in the second one?
Kulkan. The Feather Serpent God.
The Feather Serpent God. Next up, we got Minnesota Vikings. Thor.
I should have denoted.
Very painfully obvious. And if you thought that one was painfully obvious, but if you thought that one was painfully obvious, this next one's gonna be stupid obvious. Freaking New England Patriots,
New England
US
hate
agent.
crimes.
He meant the New England racists.
Had to do it. It had to be
He
done.
had to.
New
England hate crimes. Yeah.
Yeah, New England Patriots. The New England Patriots. U.S. agent. Sorry to all the Patriots fans. We pissed off. Oh, well.
Okay.
Next, we got the New Orleans Saints. Luis put Daredevil because, Matt Murdock is Catholic. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
But he'd never kill himself.
A devout Catholic.
That beats the shit up out of criminals.
He never kills. He'll never kill himself. He's too pussy. He's too scared about going to hell.
Boy walking up to him with a gun in his head, like, you not hard. You not about it.
Pull it. Do it for me. Please do me the favor.
Next, we got New York Giants and Ant-Man or Giant Man. Or Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's also from New York. That's a very obvious. Oh, yeah, and Stature and Wasp. I mean, goddamn, every person with a shrinking ability. Henry Pym, Janet Van Dyne, Yellow Jacket.
Hank would be a fan of the St. Louis wife beaters.
Ultimate Hank.
Yo. Ultimate's Hank, yeah.
Yeah, Ultimate's Hank, yeah. Bro, what the fuck were they thinking, bro?
Bro said, let me take everything about the Avengers that you love and just make them diabolical, make them evil. Make them evil without being villains.
Yeah, exactly.
Next, we got the New York Jets. Rhodey, War Machine, because it's the pilot. Yeah. That makes sense. Shout out Luis for that pick. This next one, we got the Dirty Birds, the Philadelphia Eagles. We got another Dirty Bird, a villain, Vulture.
There you go.
I thought that was a great choice.
Go.
Pittsburgh Steelers and San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to list them both because they got the same character. Iron Man. I mean, that's obvious. Iron Man, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Iron Man
for the 49ers though?
Because of the color scheme.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the red and gold.
Yeah, it's very it's screaming in my face. I couldn't say no. I had to choose it.
Okay.
Next, we got Seattle Seahawks, Hawkeye.
Oh.
Yeah. Tampa Bay Buccaneers was great. It was a great choice for me because I was thinking, Star-Lord.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
He's a space pirate with the Ravagers.
Rest in peace.
Buccaneers are pirates.
Yondu.
Makes sense. Yondu, my goat. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh.
I'm pouring one out for
your
Yondu right now.
He may have been your dad.
Yo.
He may have been your father.
Are you using those sound bites again, bro? That's too good.
Oh,
yeah,
The voice work is making its way.
I know, that's too good, bro.
I went to the Michael Rooker, Michael Rooker School of Acting. Yeah. I also went to the Jonathan Majors School of Acting and the Jonathan Majors School of Fitness. You see me on Way. Kang the Conqueror.
He's beyond swole. For magazine,
that boy got jacked up.
He is insane.
He's ripped.
He's
just like me, 100%.
He's got -2 body fat.
That boy is a freaking Titan. Speaking of the Titans, we got Tennessee Titans up next with Ironmonger as the pick. See that segue? That was beautiful.
That was good.
I'm just commanding these segues, bro, just like the Washington Commanders, bro. And
their
team general,
bro.
With General Thunderbolt Ross. That's a very obvious pick. It didn't, the last team name didn't fly very well with folks that had to get axed. So
pretty justified.
They changed the Commanders.
Rightfully so.
Right? Yeah, it's a very problematic name to say the least. So yeah, that kind of wraps up our Marvel NFL draft. We'll probably be doing another one of those in the future for either DC or whatever other sport we come up with. We got a lot of things coming. Yeah, got cricket, golf, underwater basket weaving. We got all types of stuff planned out. But as for today, that is a wrap for today's episode, y'all. We appreciate y'all all watching or listening to our channel. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at @thepodtastic4 with the number 4 to stay tuned on everything coming up this year. Hulk smash the MF like button. Hulk smash that subscribe button. Show us how much you enjoyed this episode by leaving us a 5-star review wherever you listen to this podcast. Send our podcast to your whole crew, your friends, family, your dog, your mommy, your daddy, all that. Everywhere, so people can jump in and see all the cool stuff we got going on and really grow this community. With that being said, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time on the Podcasting 4.